Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Brittany. I'm back. I'm better with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, and y'all know what to do. Click that bell to be notified of every time I post, because y'all know what it is. Y'all know I post frequently. All right, y'all already know what we doing. We jumping, skipping, hopping, leaping, doing a Dougie, my Dougie into the video. All right, y'all, so make sure y'all click that link down below to become a member on my Patreon. Go over and watch my clean sweeps and watch my 18 Young and Turn. And also, the downfall of Fly 9. Dun, 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 dun. And why Ivory is going to be getting replaced, in my opinion. All right, without further ado, let's get into the video. So the girls have gotten to it, okay? They put it down. They put it down. Hey, they put it down. They put it down. Bop, bop. So, honestly, Sav is tired of Ferrari. She is like, I'm sick of you. You keep having something to say to me. Obviously, all of us seen in the episode that's coming this Sunday, Ferrari was somewhat like checking Sav from what we seen in the preview. So after the episode came out last week, Sav ends up going on her Instagram, baby, and her and Ferrari end up getting into it. So, mind y'all, I was still doing the reviews, but I made sure I took my screenshots, because one thing about them, they love to out and delete. Like, you be having to catch what they said quick. As soon as they see one of the T-pages got it, they be like, okay, the T-pages got it. Okay, I'm going to go and delete it. No, stand on business. You can't fight and you can't fight. Y'all don't understand why we deleting. Neither one of y'all could really get in the field like that. So y'all could just keep it up. It's not like y'all talking about Ivory. It's not like y'all talking about Nugs. Be for real. All right, so let's get into some of the things that the girls had to say. So Sav starts out by saying, every episode Rory coming for me or saying something about me, but not popping it on anybody else. Where is this energy for the person who Donkey Konged you in the tub and blacked your eye and something else you out? This why we didn't help you when you asked for help getting her out the house. Y'all keep playing with this DV stuff like things is funny when millions of women lose their selves over stuff like that every day. Say more about me and ain't even touch you. It's cool though. So who y'all think she talking about in this one? No shade. I think she is talking about Ivory, and maybe after Ivory did her, maybe after Ivory did Ferrari, how she did Ferrari was like, oh, we need to get her out. But honestly, my personal opinion, how I predict this show to go, once Ivory put her hands on Ferrari, they shut the show down. But maybe they didn't. Maybe they was just like, oh, we need to do more. And maybe Ferrari was like, I don't want to do the show no more. And, then they cut it. Maybe, I don't know. We're going to have to see. But I was thinking after Ivory and Ferrari got into it, they cut the whole show. I thought it got cut because Ivory put her hands on Ferrari. And she's not going to say anything about Ivory. Like, I don't understand how Sav don't understand who Ivory is. What would make you think that Ferrari is about to ever speak on Ivory, ever say something out the way to Ivory? She's scared of Ivory just like you. Like, let's be honest, let's be real. You keep saying how she coming for you every episode. I haven't personally felt as though that she came for Sav every episode, but hey, maybe she have. I don't know. I really wasn't paying. If she was, eating no mind. But to me, of course, she's not popping it on Ivory because Ivory is big Ivory. Ivory don't play that. Obviously, as we seen, Ivory got all in her face. Ivory was about to get that from Ferrari if Ferrari had made the wrong move. So obviously, in my opinion, Ferrari know who to pop it to. And as more as we listen, y'all listen to what's being said, you're gonna see Ferrari know who to pop it with and who not to. Like I said before, she wouldn't dare speak out of turn when it comes to Ivory. She ain't finna say that out the way to Ivory because Ivory already and let it be known to Ferrari that she can get it too. So I don't know why you would think that she was finna ever go out her way and play with Ivory. So Ferrari gets a hold of what Sav said, and Ferrari ends up saying, Nene Leakes, let's be real. Here's why would I ever turn to you for help when you couldn't even help yourself. You spoke on me several times in a negative light. Did you forget this my show? I saw all the footage, edited and unedited. You threw rocks and hid your hand. I can't respect you. You had no issue with Ivory until she socked you. Before that, you was eating up everything she did. Anyways, this my stuff, still my stuff. Reunion soon. If it's a problem, shake some when you see me. Ooh, I'm talking real ghetto. I came for you every episode, but you the same came into the house thinking you was the host of this season. Clock it. Sav, you couldn't even save yourself. Every other episode, you was real cool with Ivory until she parked you munching. Now it's an issue. Okay, I feel like Ferrari ran Sav down to the floor because that is absolutely true. And honestly, like she said, most likely Sav was coming for her. Most likely, probably last season, like she said, she sees the edited and unedited version. So Sav probably was coming for her in confessionals and stuff. And I do believe to an extent, Sav do like to throw rocks and hide her hand. She thought she was safe and she thought she could pop it. Once again, until Ivory let it be known none of y'all are off limits, she will put her hands on all of y'all. And I get where Ferrari is coming from. I do believe, but that I do believe what she's saying, but I feel like that goes for both of them because, you know, it's all cool beans when Ivory is parking everybody. It's all cool beans when she ain't hitting on y'all, but as soon as she hit y'all, it's like, oh my God, let's call the president of the United States. Let's get the police involved. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is. Y'all do pick and choose because y'all felt like y'all was safe. Y'all felt like y'all really knew her like that. And y'all felt like, oh, she ain't gonna put her hands on me. You know, I'm safe. And then she showed y'all this season that no, y'all were not safe. And I believe she said, you know, everything was cool beans with Ivory until Ivory put her hands on you. You was eating what Ivory was doing up. And I don't necessarily feel like Sav was eating it up, but I'm sure Sav was still kiki cackling and stuff like that until it was somebody she knew. As far as like Trill, she did step in with the whole legacy situation before, but you know, I do think to an extent Sav felt like she was safe, so certain things she wasn't finna jump into or make her business. You know, she not saving everybody Ivory get into it with, she just saving particular people. So I get where Ferrari is coming from, but once again, like I said before, I feel like Ferrari is the same way. Ferrari felt like she was safe at one point too. Then Ivory showed her, no, none of y'all are safe. And then, you know, it became a problem. And then now you want to get her out the house because she didn't put her hands on you. Now we need to get her out. But when she was putting hands on everybody else, it was cool. It's a show. It's for entertainment. But once she then want to buck up in your face and tell you, you know what I'm saying, you can get it too. It's like, hold on, girl, just chill. Sav continues and says, so why you apologizing at the premiere? Question mark, question mark, question mark. And told me Landon told you to pop it on me in your confessionals. Rory, please, you most definitely asked us to help you get her out the house. Question mark, question mark. Put that on your, you know what they say. You didn't, Miss Afro White. Sound like another script you got from one of your black friends. Go yourself, Miss DV. Now, I don't believe as though we had to take it that far south. I just don't like that is a jab of all jabs. Everybody feel like as though, you know, when somebody has something that Ferrari does, they gonna always throw that up, you know, if they get into it. But you had no problems with her being Miss Afro White and her, you know, having what she got. You ain't had no problem with that, you know, until now. Like, to me, y'all be around these people and y'all don't call these people out for the things they do, because Ferrari definitely do blackfish. She absolutely do, all the way. You would definitely think Ferrari was mixed or just light skin. Like, legit, we were all shocked when we found out that she was white, very much so. But too, y'all be around these people, and I'm sure if y'all was to call Ferrari out and be like, you a white girl just like a black girl, or you a white girl trying to take on black style or trying to imitate black women, like, they would keep that in there. They would keep that in there for y'all calling her out. I don't believe they would take that out, because that opens up a conversation. A lot of people didn't even know Ferrari was white. A lot of people didn't know that. And I do believe Ferrari was popping it. I do believe she apologized at the premiere. And I could see her blaming it on Landon. Absolutely. I could see her, saying, oh, Landon told me to do this and I just did it. But, the black people told me to do it. I can absolutely see that. I can. And she was asking them to help her get ivory. I could see all this. I could see all of that. Like, I truly can. I do believe Ferrari, like she feel like Sav throw a rock and hide her hand, I feel like Ferrari do too. Very much so. I feel like she do as well. Like I said, I could see her going to the premiere and apologizing and being like, I ain't mean it. I ain't do this. I ain't do that. And then blaming it on Landon, because Landon even said that he was helping Ferrari with her confessionals. This season, he wasn't helping her as much, obviously, because they not that great. But, he probably was on the phone helping her with her confessionals. Like, I could see that. I could see her saying, oh, okay, he told me to say this. He told me to say that. And once again, she wanted help getting Ivory out the house. I could see that once Ivory put her hands on her, all of a sudden now we all need to group together and we need to team up, because I know, she put her hands on y'all, and it was okay for her to put her hands on y'all, but it ain't okay for her to put her hands on me. So let's move on to the next thing. Ferrari ends up replying. So Ferrari replies and says, you fake came and pressed me with the smile on your face, and I told you exactly what it was. Go pop it on the you called 12 on. This the most clocked it you've done all season. Okay, and I believe that too. I believe all this. Like, I believe both sides on everything, because I see both of them doing this. Most likely, Sav did go to Ferrari trying to pop it because she had her people with her. As y'all know, like I said at the premiere, she had her people. So when Sav came and tried to press her and was like, what's up, Ferrari, da-da-da, Ferrari probably did go down and thought about it. Ooh, she got all these people, all these big girls. Ooh, okay, she got them prison braids in. Let me just apologize and say, I ain't got no beef with you. Because as we know, we've seen Ferrari do this with Mel. Really with, Mel and Legacy. So I could see her doing it, but I also could see Sav doing it as well, because we seen her bow down too. So I believe, both of them probably was fake pressing each other or fake playing like, oh this, oh that. And when they got up on each other, when Ferrari seen the people in Sav background, because she know them little dragon arms is not gonna do nothing, she did buck down and apologize, and Sav probably did come over there with a smile and stuff, because Sav knows she really don't get down like that, so I believe both sides. And call 12 on. Now let's clock and let's talk about that, because as y'all know, we seen in the trailer that not that Sav called the police, but we did see the police in the trailer. Sav replies back and said, never pressed you. You walked up to me talking about, I apologize for what I said. And I called 12 because y'all left me at the park and had my jewelry and phone. Left me stranded. Something you can't afford or know anything about. That's why you were wearing production chains. Ooh, she talking about that now, that's TV chain. All right, allegedly. You wouldn't know how it feels to lose $50K in jewelry. Okay, let's start with the obvious. Why do you have $50,000 worth of jewelry on you on a fighting show? Let's start there. You have $50,000 of jewelry on. That's stupid. No shade. Do you know what show you on? Like, no shade. That was dumb of you to even wear that type of expensive jewelry in this environment. That was just dumb. Your jewelry, literally, if Ivory wanted to, when she threw y'all wig, she could have then snatched your jewelry off and threw that too. Like, girl, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. With what we bring to these networks. Anyways, okay. Also too, so the park thing. This is when Nug snuck her. I believe this is when Nug snuck her, and it was Renee. It was Renee and Sav versus Nugs and Heifer from what we see so far in one of the snippets that I told y'all about last week. That was one of the snippets. of them all fighting at the park. So I believe as though this is what she talking about, and they left her stranded. They probably left Renee there too, but they left Sav, and Sav was able to call the police. And when she called the police, they came back and picked her up. Now this is my thing. Why would production leave Sav? It's one thing for Ferrari and them, to have their own car and leave her. But like production and now this TV network, why would they leave Sav? I think that's crazy. So I'm very interested to see this come up. I think this is next week's episode. I think. Don't know, but I'm thinking that is next week's episode, because at one point in time, Mel, Legacy, they all like doing a picture with Ferrari on the beach, like they jumping. They had like a new beach, so they all jumping up and stuff. I think that's when they was like, we gotta get her out of here. We gotta get her out the house. And they probably got her out, and then all of them started being cool, kumbaya. Them is my predictions, not what I know. But I just think that's crazy that you had $50,000 worth of jewelry on you, and then they stranded you and abandoned you. I think that's crazy that now that's TV production would do that. But we're going to see, because I'm very excited. But the girls done got into it. They didn't start spilling a little bit of tea at a time for the show. So I'm excited to see what else is given. I feel like the show is getting better and better and better as we continue. Like, for whatever reason, it's just getting better and better. I don't know how to explain it, but to me, it's consistently just doing what it needs to do. It's truly running Sundays. Like, honestly, these other shows is really not doing what need to be done. I'm glad that Baddies is over. But Young and Reckless is definitely holding the weight on their backs for Sundays. So I'm excited to see Sav call the police. All right, I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye.